what I do know is the UFC, and it's not. I'm not saying it's a bad problem, but they do have an influx of Russians and Dagestanians coming in. So for the UFC, it's as far as the United States goes, is they're going to have to figure out a way to market these Russians and Dagestanians better. You know, like not everybody's going to be a Khabib. Not everybody's going to be a Makhachev. And even Makhachev, not great on the mic. It's just his fighting speaks louder than words. But the UFC is headed towards a trend, which I would assume, especially the hardcores that watch this show, like this, where winning and skills is what counts, not the entertainment value. Because the UFC is losing their biggest entertainers, right? The Conor McGregors, the Nate Diaz's. Not these guys can't fight. I'm not saying that. I'm saying they're these unicorns that had not only the skill set to be some of the best fighters in the world, but they're also very entertaining, similar to WWE. Well, they're getting older. Nate Diaz has 1 fight left. Nick Diaz, 1 fight max. Conor, 1 to 2. You look at Masvidal, you know, you look at it, it's headed, you know, that's kind of out to pasture. It's getting a little bit out there, and that's what they bank their notoriety on. So if I'm the UFC and they have their, I always reference their marketing meetings. I don't know when they do them or if they do them at all. I'm sure they do, but it's probably in a group text or email chain. But if it's in person, I'm sure it was like, hey, I'm just curious. Are we set in America? Like, is that the plan? Like, you don't think we can get any bigger in America unless like another Conor or, you know, a Colby comes along? Like, is that like, what's the plan in America? Because we have this influx of Dagestanians and Russians who are dominating. And, you know, it took Khabib a while before he got big. You know, it takes a lot. They have to win how many fights before we start paying attention, and their names are impossible to say. And also, Russia's killing innocent people in Ukraine. So it's like, how do we want to market this, man? Because if it's a global thing, I don't know. I don't know as a business plan, if you're Dana White, how you deal with that, you know? Because I know he said no flags, right? But I saw a flag, I thought, on Saturday night. Yeah, I thought I saw a Ukraine one or a Russia one. Maybe it was just on the TV.
Maybe the audience or something like that?
Yeah, you might be right. I don't know. I thought I saw one, but isn't that a bit of a dicey deal?
Of course it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you're a Russian stand-up comic right now and you're saying you're in Portland this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's like, you know, he's just, I think to me, it's interesting. They'll figure it out. Trust me, they have way smarter people than me on the team. So it's like, they'll figure it out. I'm just wondering how do you go about that? Treading lightly.
Yeah.
Do you stop signing so many Russian fighters? You know, because these Russians are going to beat most of your Americans. These Dagestanians are coming, dude. And their names are impossible to pronounce. How are we going to market this? Merch? Do we just market to
The world is talking all about that. How it's like, because these Dagestanians, they are Russian, but they don't identify as Russian.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. No. Yeah, don't get twisted. I'm not saying that Dagestan and Russia are the same. I'm just saying you have an influx of those guys taking over the sport now.
Marketed to the Arab world.
On a global scale, but in America, you know, like even though, you know, Khabib, if you look at his following, not that just social media following is the indicator on who's more famous or bigger, but, you know, you look at Khabib's Instagram, and because, you know, he's Dagestani, and then also I'm sure a lot of Russian, he has so many fucking millions and millions of followers, but, you know, so, you know, I wouldn't say he's bigger than Conor McGregor, even though he beat him.
He's remarkably.
He's there, but I wouldn't say bigger than Conor, you know, or in America, if Khabib walks down the street to, you know, pick up a Diet Pepsi or some Thick Boy whiskey, he doesn't drink, but you get the point. It's weird promo. But anyway, if you want to go pick up some Tiger Thick at Specs in Texas or something, or online at thickboy.com. But anyway, if he was going to do that, more people would recognize, say, like a Nate Diaz than a Khabib in America. Like Nate Diaz or Colby Covington will shut the store down. I don't think Khabib would, unless he marketed it and his fans were like the hardcores. But I think in general, the general consumer would recognize Jorge Masvidal or Nate Diaz or Nick Diaz more than a Khabib. You know, I'm just saying in America, as far as marketing, what are they going to do? How do you market? And when's this war stop?